And welcome everybody to the Daily Space Weather. We've got some great imagery of the sun as always, thanks to the SMASH team. Let's get to it. This is 171 plus 94 angstroms from the SDO. We've got a new sunspot here ahead of sunspot 2957. It's known as 2961. And this sunspot up here is going to be named as well. It is now a sunspot officially. It's going to be called Sunspot 2962. Let's take a look at some additional wavelengths, shall we? Here's 335 plus 94 angstroms. We do see some activity here from this sunspot group down here. Let's go to the colorized magnetogram next. Again, this region up here has got a name now. That's Sunspot 2961. It's beta class. The likelihood of solar flare is still quite high. Another group up here will be named 2962 today. Here's some more composite wavelengths, 304 plus 171 angstroms. We don't see any significant coronal mass ejections there. There is some filamentary reorganization happening down here, as you can see. Coronal mass ejection, there was a minor coronal mass ejection. It was just a kind of a stealthy one that was sort of directed towards stereo A, not toward the Earth. Here's 304 angstroms by itself, one of the optimal wavelengths to show solar filaments, plasma filaments, whatever you'd like to call them. By the way, plasma is not magic. You can't just shout the word plasma cosmology and expect to be credible in the realm of heliophysics. 10.7 centimeter radial flux, now at 113 solar flux units. It comes from the upper chromosphere and lower corona, this area right here. And there's the one-year chart to put that in context. You can see the ramping up here of solar cycle 25. We're quite excited about it. It's going to be a great couple of years to be making videos about the sun, talking about heliophysics and astrophysics and cosmology and more. Space Weather Enthusiast dashboard here showing some geomagnetic unrest. We're in a period of geomagnetic unrest right now. And make sure you check out our next video. It's more in-depth fields and features segment. Going a little more in-depth into that. And we are expecting an extended period of geomagnetic unrest here, a new current sheet, and more. So make sure you check out that video. You can find it at smashamash.com/smash team. Also, we're seeing an earthquake drought here, a drought of 7+ magnitude earthquakes. There's the 90-day bar graph from volcanodiscovery.com. And looking at the past 24 hours, we only see a few mid-5 magnitude quakes, nothing of a 6 or higher magnitude. So there was a 5.7 at Indonesia. There was a 5.1 at Japan, a 5.0 at the South Sandwich Islands. Also a 5.7. There was a 5.5, I think. Hold on. 5.5 near Banda Aceh. So as the earthquake drought continues, folks, please realize that earthquake droughts end in large earthquakes. If you're in an earthquake-prone zone, please have a plan to be an asset, not a liability in the event of a disaster. Speaking of disasters, we'll go over volcanoes as well. Shivaluch, now back on the list. Flight level 200, major uptick there at Shivaluch on the Kamchatka Peninsula. Subanosejima, exploding. Flight level 090. It's a 9,000-foot plume of volcanic ash. Semaru exploding, at least producing a 14,000-foot plume of volcanic ash. Flight level 140. Fuego exploding. That's located in Guatemala, producing a 15,000-foot volcanic ash plume. Nevado del Ruiz in Colombia exploding. Flight level 220, 22,000-foot plume of volcanic ash. Please don't fly your hang glider over the caldera. Sangay exploding in Ecuador, producing a flight level 210, 21,000-foot plume of volcanic ash. Revenador in that same nation, flight level 150, 15,000-foot volcanic ash plume as Revenador explodes. And we're not sure about Sabancaya. All I can say is please don't pole vault the caldera. Thanks for tuning into the content. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smashamash, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news, where we don't cash in our credibility for anything.